Good morning, family. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Look, we closed the gap. I couldn't believe it. If you look at the price action yesterday, holy shit. Look at this range. This is the 15-minute range, this box. Pushed all the way up straight off this price from the 130s into the 480s, a 350-point rip, another 350-point sell-off, and then went all the way back up to the top. Is insane. And now we took through, closed the gap officially, coming into this previous spot. Just insanity, you know what I mean? Just wild insanity things happening. Good morning, Max, welcome in. Good morning, King. First and foremost. Danny, good morning, Queen. Guys, the gap has been closed. Oh my days. I don't know. I have a little spot priced out right now that I can observe on the hourly time frame. I'll show y'all in a second. Just gotta get this post sent out. Hey. Yeah, look at this though. Strong bullish print up into this trend line on the hourly chart. For the most part, you know, imbalances created through a big range doesn't necessarily indicate that we're going to find any reversals here. So just keep your eye on it. For the most part, I think longs are obviously going to be pretty dominant right now. But what up, Ear? Welcome in. Yeah, let's just see what happens. That's all we can do. Let's check the daily time frame as well. Incredible strength looking like printing on the dailies here. So I think we target the longs. I still want to see those 26,100s get hit eventually. If we get there soon, I don't know, but that's what I want to see. Brahm, welcome in, King. Good morning. Good morning, Ear. How you doing? How you feeling? Let's get it today. Let's get focused. Welcome in. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's see the NASDAQ open up here now. We're coming up into a big spot as well where we could find a little bit of resistance. I mean, the overnight prices of, as you can see, this is that initial sell-off before the gap created, and we kind of came up into these highs. So I wouldn't mind like a little sweep of these 750s, and then maybe looking for maybe see a reaction for a short, but we'll see what happens. Here we go. NASDAQ opening up here in 30 seconds. Morning, guys. Welcome in, Vines. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's feeling excited, feeling ready to go. Time to get paid, time to focus. You know what I mean? We have the opportunity here. Dave, good morning, King. Ear, by the way, if you want to come join the community for just a better viewing setup and join the community on YouTube, we're live over there. It's where a lot more of us are. A little bit better of an experience, I think. But if you want to keep hanging out on TikTok, you can do that as well. And there comes the opening print price, rejecting at those 740s. I do think we have a little bit of a reaction. Coming back into that trend line now that we noticed on the hourly chart there. Decent volume. Decent volume from these shorts. Stepping up into this EMA. Opening print price just dying right now. About 50-point sell-off so far. We'll see what happens. Saucy, good morning, King. What it do, buddy? What it do? Previous day high at the 650s could be a release spot. For the most part, though, definitely for the looking bearish. Coming back into this trend line, we'll see if we can hold and try to wick out of it. I turn my trade mode on. Huh? Oh. 312. One of the accounts we did pass, guys, so we only are trading 4 right now, trying to get through there. Good morning, Pat. Welcome in, King. Try to get a reaction back at these previous swing highs and that EMA. Looks like it's going to avoid us a little bit. A healthier price probably would have been like right here. Coming up into these 670s still. The 650s is that previous day high. Could easily bounce toward the VWAP of the 642s. And from there, you can maybe look for a long. Maybe look for a long at the 642s, depending on how we get there. That previous day high spot. Seller stepping in at market open. I am going to put a long order down here at the VWAP right now. At the 643s. If we get a pull back into these 700s, I'm going to look for a short into the VWAP. If we pull off into this VWAP, I'm going to look for a long off of it. Those are kind of the two trade ideas I'm seeing right now. Amy, good morning, King. I have no bias after yesterday. No bias after yesterday. What a bullish reaction. What a day. We pushed off of opening print price 380 or 60 points, something like that. 320. I'm going to confirm that. And then died off the exact same rotation. So look at this trading yesterday. Came off of this opening print price from the 130s up into the 480s. So yeah, literally 350 points up, 350 points back down, and then we broke through all the highs there. So crazy reaction yesterday. Here comes the EMA. See if we can get a fill. We have four. We're trading for 4 accounts right now. We have one of them 40% pass that ended up finding that reaction all the way back down and getting a fill. So we're going to take it, see if we can actually get out with it. I'm going to keep adjusting this price a little bit. Good morning, Matrix. Welcome in, my man. Appreciate you for being here, King. 650 balance level. If we continue up, we should hold that level. I take long in Asia, but stop me out and go up 200 points, LOL. Damn, Amy. Great trading, King. That's tough to hear, though. I know it felt not great feeling that. I want to see if we can get a fill at this EMA. We'll have to get a little pump through now. Back towards this VWAP. Feels more imminent towards these 643s. It says 650s balance, which we'll see if we hold that. That's what I want to see for a reaction. We have demand from the 443 to 267. I'm interested in longs. At 43 is where I'm interested in too, Pat. At this top of previous day high, you spotted the demand. Also VWAP, triple confluence. Wait, that last account found its way to 40%? Hell yeah, Corey. It found its way all the way to 40%. I don't know if I can show you the trade execution because it's already done yesterday, but I was down over 10 grand on the account. Somehow it came all the way back down to VWAP, stops us out for the 40%. And so now it hasn't busted, so I'm just going to hold on to it. We'll see what happens. If they're going to take it, they should take it soon. So I don't know exactly why it happened like that, but hey, saved us a couple $100. We'll take it. Appreciate you for showing love on TikTok here. Looking for a 643 reaction. Obviously, that previous day high. VWAP starting to curl a little bit now. I want to see a flash and fill at our price. Here we go. Might be getting our chance. Might be getting tapped into this long at VWAP, previous day high.
Order filled.
Now just got to see if we can get a reaction. Don't want to see the sellers cut through here too deeply. Here come the 630s. It's feeling like we're getting a little bit of a balanced move from the yesterday's price. Here comes that previous day high spot that we want to see actually try to hold. Can we find a reaction at the VWAP? Are the longs going to be participating, or are we on the wrong side of it? Decent little wick. Got to see a nice strong closure here, though. 643 is our entry. We have 3 contracts. We need 60 points, so we need 703. So this actually would need to be here for our full exit. Let's see if we can find a reaction at this VWAP. Kind of feels interesting so far, but I like the wicks. We're getting some reaction. That's all we can ask for. We're getting some reactions. That's all we can ask for. We'll see it base out here. Find some more support, though. Decent sell volume to push us into VWAP. Nice little bounce there. Finding some support at the spot. Previous day high. On the hourly candle, it's pretty thick coming back inside of the trend line, so not super ideal to see, but we'll see what happens now. Good morning, JP. Welcome in, King. Proud of you, bro. Man, he's on his way. 10K month. Journaling his trades, going crazy. Good. Keep a good stop. Good entry, Ty. I do need a good stop on this. Stops for me. It's tricky because you have to have a wide stop, really. Like, truly, you have to have a decently wide stop here. I guess I could go swing low, but we could just keep flickering. I'll go below these 30s. Buy 12, sell 12 stops. I'm going to go below these 30s. Let's see if we can find a reaction at this VWAP, though. Ideally, get a pull back into this EMA and get an opportunity. Volume starting to come in. Want to put our break even on, but it's still a little bit early in candle structure. Still a little bit early in this candlestick structure to get a break even on. Let's see if we can get to start holding back towards these 7s. Got to get through that EMA for any type of option. Nice volume coming up through to the EMA. Can it hold now? This is where we're going to actually have the real interesting test. That's a good closure into the EMA. Can we get continuation to the high sides here? 700 is what we're looking for. I think that's almost enough for a break even now. It sucks to think that we could still come back to our price, but we get a closure in the second candle closure at this EMA. We're battling for it. VWAP's already curling through our price. That's kind of fairly safe for confirmation. I like to see that. But we got to see this start wicking up now. Got to start seeing this bottom wick up here. This is the only time I'll ask for a black with a wick. You know what I'm saying? I love that VWAP is through our price now. It's a really good fill. Can be a little bit more patient. I can't put our break even on because we have VWAP protecting us, even though we can still get a flash out. Really safely would be below this next swing. So I'd be now below these 35s. Updated our stop a little bit. See these longs, get another volume candle up through that EMA now. Get a closure through there. Go up through those 80s. Love it. I love it. Closure up here is a break even for me now, family. I'm now break even officially. Targeting those 703s. The 700 is going to be the obvious obstacle, but right now the longs are kind of stepping into the VWAP. Can we get the last 10 points here? 10 points to hallelujah. Don't wick out on us. Those 694s, big resistance there. Oh, don't you dare wick all that energy out. What a reversal there. That's a bad reaction, family. That's a big wick. It's a terrible reaction to see, honestly. Should not have had that much weakness. Man, we were 8 points from a TP. That feels terrible, NASDAQ. That's an awful wick. Go eat that wick back up. Makes me kind of want to just consider closing it here at these previous highs. Another wick reaction makes me consider it. Get up there, NASDAQ. I'm going to update our price now to swing highs. Come get up this energy through those 7s. Makes me want to just consider closing it because we're struggling to get through there. Really ugly wick to reaction at the 695s. If we pop those, I do see us being fairly decent. But, man, what a reaction there by the sellers. Another awful wick. I'm just going to take that, family. That feels awful. What a gross trade. We were fairly safe. And now it's going to print, huh? Did our best. I don't know. Had to take it off there. I feel like I just did not like the double wick reactions here at the 694s. Previous sell rejection. We're coming into a zone where we can easily come back into the level. I had to take it. We'll see if it's worth it or not. Decent start to the day, though. Let's see if all we got to do is find 15 points now with 3 contracts. More Asia high is 600. Okay. That's what we're bouncing into. I might take another attempt at the VWAP here. Don't necessarily hate that option. See if we can get something to hold. We have demand from the 43 to the 67. I'm interested. Great entry tag, good setup. Morning, boys. JP, I like your entry as well. I feel like we're going to push in a sec. I hope so, bro. Like I said, I already got out of there, but we took a nice spot. Hopefully we can find another reaction. If we come back into the VWAP, I'm probably going to take a second attempt at this. The way that we were flickering got me enough to not... I didn't like those wicks, but I still like the fact that we're trying to push through here. I could kind of see us popping through these 60s. Another VWAP touch at the 50s. Our price is protected with VWAP now, so... Or it was. Did we have make a new high day? Or just sweep and go back? Not sure, I mean. Feels like we're going to struggle for a little bit. Hold, take a tie, great management, W's, great job, man. I think it was CTP, but never hurts. Yeah, I think so too, Pat. Are these evals? Yeah, I'm in evals with the 4 accounts. Kind of want to see a reaction at this VWAP for another opportunity. The rejection at these 693s was a little scary. Why people doesn't like the live accounts on prop firms? You mean like the straight to funded accounts? I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting, Vines. I feel like I've seen this before. Guys telling me sellers win. Hold for your TP on evals. Yeah, Pat, but we would have been tagged for break even here, and I just want to pass them. I mean, we're not break even yet, so you're completely correct so far. If we get a flash to the 43s, there's the break even. Oh my God. There go the sellers right now, pulling it back up through this EMA fairly aggressively. We got volume back at the 686s. Makes me feel decent about taking our exit there. Not sure still if it's the right decision or not, but my God, yeah, that's an interesting amount of volume there, Corey. First 15-minute range is getting set soon. I'm going to get ready to draw our box out, family, so we can stay aligned. What a reaction there, huh? Decent wick at the bottom of the range. That's the most selling volume candle we've had yet, and price came right back up into the VWAP. We start holding above these 40s. I might try another long opportunity. If we start holding above this VWAP, it's going to look decently for another opportunity to go the long side. I also longed, also didn't make much. You killed it. Let's go, Dave. 15-minute range. Yes, sir, Pat. Appreciate you, King. I made 46 on 2 accounts. Let's go, Dave. Hey, money is money, baby. Yeah, they prefer to stay with the funded accounts. Why is that? Is there a disadvantage in getting a live one? Well, do you mean like the straight to funded or like the live account in that way? Because you have to earn. The prop firms don't just give you live accounts. You usually have to earn them in some way. So I'm not sure exactly what you mean. But if you're talking about like that, then so close to my TP of 600, Mish. No way, Danny. Just flashed your TP there. Our short queen's looking to the sell side. Take that information as you guys will. Family, there's 34 people watching. Truly means so much for spending your morning together, being a part of this community. If you haven't yet, show some love. Let's get to that 30 like goal per stream. Truly appreciate y'all. Hopefully we can get the last 1,800 that we need here. We need 15 points with 3 contracts. Hopefully we can find some love. Yo, Ty, I took the exact long with you. 180 profit for my live option account. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, Spitzy. Pulled back into the VWAP. Got a reaction. I was looking for the 703s. I was looking for 8 points higher. Couldn't get it. We're starting to hold this wick, though. Big wick back into this previous spot. Trying to see if we can hold this VWAP. If we actually push through here, we could get this to hold well for us. Otherwise, we might be looking for the rotation towards those 6s, but I like the wick. I do. It was the biggest sell volume candle we had, and price couldn't push lower, so it's not a bad reaction. Here's our 15-minute range is officially in as well. Sellers coming back in now. Stuck below the VWAP. Feels like it kind of wants to try to hold here. We could get a nasty volume selling candle, though, either way. I'm looking for another long around the 600 flats. Yeah, Danny's looking for a short full at the 600, so it's not a bad idea. Here comes a sweep at the bottom of the 15-minute range. Volume slowing down since that previous candle. We'll see if we can push through it. There's a flash. Strong flash below the 15-minute range now. That wick looks like a buy fill. Yeah, definitely an order getting smashed. Also, the GDP and initial job loss claims was positive for the dollar, which means good for NQ. We like that, Spitzy. Appreciate the insight. And there's a core PCE news in 13 minutes. 13 minutes news, dropping at 10. Took my TP. Let's go, Danny. Danny, absolutely crushing it, Queen. After being offered a live account, they prefer to stay in the simulated funded. Then they get restricted or banned. Yeah, I don't necessarily relate with that. If I get offered, I'm gonna take the live account, but mostly Vines just because of the leverage. People like the simulation money because you have more opportunity to actually make, like, again, more leverage. Typically with live accounts, they reduce your sizing since you're trading with their money. But you know what I mean? It's to each their own at the end of the day. 593s could be an interesting spot here for a continuation, but so far, family, let's not fade the fact that we've just sold off since opening print price. Kind of looking like a rotation. Finding some selling for the moment being. EMA is now curled through the VWAP fairly aggressively. We're reaching lower into these 590s. Hourly candles looking pretty bearish. Coming up into this previous swing high now. Nearly inverting this entire demand. So let's just be cautious coming to these 580s. Let's not get on the wrong side of this. Danny, that short was insane. Our short queen told us where we were heading. Short queen told us where we were heading. 580s. Opening print price for the daily candles at these 529s. So we'll see what we do there. Sellers are in and pushed through the demand. Don't fade sellers right now, guys. I like that, Pat. If we get a closure on this candle in the next 12 minutes below these sixes, it looks pretty bearish. Definitely don't want to just get in the way of this. Don't FOMO in either. Be patient for a nice setup here. All we need is 15 points with the 3 contracts. Don't need to necessarily even trade 3 contracts now, but I don't mind it. No, 30 points. Sorry, 30 points. 30 points. I'm looking for 30, not 60. How dumb am I, though? I just said I like sellers, and then I buy. Saucy, no. You did say it. Yo, my bad, I'm late, but was talking to my brother. I traded with took TP on US 30, and now me and him selling the XPX 500. Work. I love it, King. Brother money, making money together as a family's tight. Let's go, King. Appreciate you for being here as always, man. Saucy, I hate hearing that. Absolutely hate that. Strong volume from the sellers, guys. Into the 555s. Hourly candles closing pretty bearish. Inverting this demand zone. We get a pull back into the EMA. I might take an opportunity for a short around these 600s. Ever since I stopped staring at the 1 minute and just observed the 5 and 30, it's extremely easy to see what's happening and let trades play out. I like that, Pat. Hey, man. That's a strategy for you right there, King. Follow that. Follow that to the bank, my boy. 5 and the 30. I like that. That's why I like the hourly quite a bit, but I do love a 1 minute. I just have too much experience on it. And I can literally see price shifting on a 1 minute. Like these 2 wicks told me to possibly get out here. Like, I don't know. It's just experience. Everything adds up to your own strategy. It was crazy, though. Our pending on got hit like 15 points away from it because of a big impact to sellers. It's wild. Wild work. I love that you're trading with your bro. I love that a lot, actually. I'm going to look for an order here at the EMA, bottom of the 15-minute range, 600 reaction. Not sure if we get a fill up there, but that's kind of what I want to see fire. We're starting to wick down here at these bottoms, so at the 550s. Assuming that we're going to get some relief volume against us here. We could come up into the VWAP as well. Could come back up into the VWAP, but I kind of would like to see a reaction back towards the bottom of this range toward these 600s, where that volume kind of inverted. Could also be like these 597s. EMA might be the bounce. Agree, Ty. You can see everything play out, but it can be hard seeing every little candle print or pull back. Yeah, very much hard sometimes. Took that quick bounce, 70-point bounce. Might get tapped into our chance here at the EMA. Just got faded. A little bit interested in it. A little bit of bullishness popping through here, though. So I'm going to be careful with it. VWAP is where I think we could be pushing to. 610s would mean I need to be out at the 580s. So sell 12 stops. Or no, buy 12 limit. If we can get this EMA to react, we might get a flush back down towards that price for a quick little reaction. Want to see this EMA in this bottom of the 15-minute range try to hold us down. Kind of think that we're getting some printing volume back up towards this VWAP, though. Not my favorite to see there. Here's a bottom of the 15-minute range tap. EMA is curling to the bottom of the range. Might get some nasty volume here on the long side. Sellers feel decent, but here comes the VWAP. I'm going to have to have my stops above the VWAP, guys. I want to see a reaction here. Back below the 15-minute range would be ideal for a closure. Decent little sweep there of the sellers. Trying to keep buying momentum to a minimum. Decent closure, though. Can keep our eye on it. Now we're battling for the bottom of the 15 again. VWAP is obviously in our favor, but we got to actually get some support through the bottom of this 15-minute range. If this candle closes strong like that, we can't see a wick. Can't see a wick on this one. Trying to break through the bottom of the 15-minute range. We got to find some support back at this previous wick spot. Come on, NASDAQ. Show me a closure through this EMA. Closure through the EMA. We should be pretty safe to get our TP here, family. Otherwise, we got to be cautious. Might want to put my swings above this new stop now, these new swing highs. VWAP feels like we could be looking for it, but it really depends on this candle closure. Yeah, that's a pretty nice, unfortunate wick there at the bottom of the 15. Stops are going to have to be above the WAP. I'm going to have them at the 640s. Yeah, it's a bullish print in my opinion. I love that the VWAP's here, though. Not going to be too scared out of this position yet. Feels like we're going to find some printing here, though. It really does. We had an imbalance here on the 1 minute formed. Trying to find some pressure at the bottom of this 15-minute range. I expect some long pressure. If the sellers can't get this through this EMA, I'll put my stops in. Buy 12 stops. I want to see us try to wick back through there, though. Here comes the VWAP. See my selling friends. Let's see the selling friends. I don't mind the decompressed volume coming up into this range. Just don't want to get wicked out of this. That's why I have to be willing to take some heat, unfortunately. Definitely going to get a VWAP fire, it feels like. Almost guaranteed. Sellers are really trying here, though. We got to get some continuation. Now we got to really fight through the bottom of this 15-minute range. Back at our price now. Get a closure through this EMA, NASDAQ. No more wicks for us. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get down there. Get down there. Get down there to our TP right now. Break even's going to have to try to be on. Get down there. Don't you dare wick us out like that. Go. Go. 5 points. Thank you. Oh, my God. Don't do it. Thank you, girl. Oh, no. It only filled on one of the accounts. Go to that price. Only one account got filled. Oh, no. One contract got filled. One contract just got filled at that price. Now we're in at 2 here. That's a first.
Order filled.
Gang. Weird, weird, weird. Alright, I'm turning trade mode off. I'm actually going to go put this account in here now. Everyone's at the same price. They're all 40% of the way through. Turning off. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Trade mode off. Successful day, family. Good. 2 good trades there. News at 10, which we might have selling off the VWAP. I hate trading early. I don't know why I do it. I'd rather trade at night. If that's how you feel, Saucy, you could take advantage of that. I'm a morning trader. I like the volume. W's, let's go, Matrix. Way to show love. Bang, Aunt Brom, let's go. I usually wait 5 minutes or so, Saucy, unless I see an A+ setup. Slap that short. W's in the chat. Wow, it's trolling. Trolling us. We got a 1 contract fill there. I can go back to sleep now in peace. Happy for you, Matrix. Happy for you too, King. Get some good rest, brother, man. Appreciate you for being here as always. Data at 10, so had to cut back, but wanted to hold. Hell yeah, nice W, King. Let's go. Nice tie. Thanks, Danny. That's my queen right there. I blow accounts way too quickly in the morning. Size down, brother. Size down. 1 contract is all you need in a 50K, I promise you. Let's go, family. Good start to the morning, though. But keep that head on strong, King. Exactly. Let's go, Matrix. Way to pick up Saucy right there. That's what I was ripping. No way. You lost 100 points that quickly. I guess that makes sense. I mean, the market's moving right now. That's tough, brother. I hate hearing that. Sorry, Sauce. Tough to hear, my man. Sellers are clearly in control right now, though. Okay, so you're down 82 points. 82.5 points. Excuse me. Well. Damn. Damn, my boy. Opportunity. Just be patient now. 350, 100, 350 in drawdown. You called out the shorts. What do you keep? Did you buy this again down here, Sauce? What happened there on the second trade? We're coming down, finding a little bit of support at these 560s, but we're so below the 15-minute range. We never tapped into the VWAP there. Sellers feel like they're trying to bring this to the low side, so just be cautious. Should I try to trade that 1 account? I don't know. Max, good morning, King. Welcome in, brother. Hope today is going well for you. Day 2 on those XFAs. Hope you're making bank. Appreciate you for stopping by, showing love. Yes, send it. Try to make that 40% on that second account. Good morning, Pobby. Let's go. How was class yesterday, my dude? Let's go. How was class? How you feeling about it? Do we trade this last account, try to get it to the 80%? Because we already have 40%. But the problem with that is then it'll be separated. I'm still going to be trading 4 tomorrow. So, I don't know. I'd have to be... Essentially, I'm looking for a whole nother trade for no reason. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Corey says send it. My stop was 28.75, if that tells you anything. Oh my God, King. Should have had to stop above VWAP 100% there, Sauce. I hate it. I know it sucked. Unless that was just your drawdown, but absolutely should have been above VWAP there. Holy selling volume, guys. Which, I mean, it's only makes sense, right? We're up 700 points on the week, so. Close above the opening week gap. Coming back into that gap price now. These 560s could offer a bounce spot, though. What a wick. What a wick. Sellers stepping in right now. Be careful around the 70s. Fib line from the last week and the discount, so might be good getting used to it, especially waking up at 7. I love that, Bobby. Healthy. Look at my DM tie. Crazy morning. AM. Maxi, what am I about to look at right now? Let's go, brother. Unreal, King. That is absolutely inspiring. Maxi, I don't know if you want me to share that with everybody, but fuck yeah, bro. Crazy, crazy work out of you. Love to see a trader doing well, man. Well deserved. You can. I can. Family. Check out this man's trading day right here. I'll see if I show y'all. Can y'all see that? Let me get closer. Oops, sorry. That is what he hit just today. A $25,000 banger. Love to see a trader doing well. Drop a W for the man Maxi. More than deserved, King. Fucking love seeing it, dude. Let's fucking go. Good shit. Let's go, Santiago. Way to show love. Buy my course, guys. Shilling the course now. Next up, Maximilian. Come on, King. Let's go. Yo, family, for real, though, there's 31 people watching stream right now, hanging out, being a part of this community, showing love. Truly means so much. If you haven't yet, show some love to that like button. Let's get to our 30 like goal. If everyone here watching hits it, we're there. And I thought my 1.7 was shit. It is, Santiago. That's the thing, King. 1.7 is still a fucking crazy good day. Be proud of that. Absolutely be proud of that, King. Yeah, Sauce, that's tough, though, on that rejection of the 29s. Like I said, I had my stops above VWAP just because that's where the next spot of sellers will load in. They actually ended up loading in at the 29s, 30s. Wouldn't have been able to predict that, but sorry to hear it, King. Coming down into this daily opening print price at this gray line, that would invert our daily candle. If we take a look at our daily now, kind of getting a pretty gnarly wick down here. Getting a pretty gnarly wick now that that gap fill has been completely filled. And now we're rejecting it a little bit. Strong hourly candle closure as well. Price might want to retest previous day high around these 630s. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, Sauce. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, good. Let's say maybe that price was previous day high, but it wasn't. Damn, nice W for sure. I'm looking for it to come back to around high of day, but what do I know? It depends on when. I don't mind that idea, Spitzy. It just depends on when. I kind of feel like we're going to take out overnight lows, though, down here at this 480s potentially. At least tap into this previous day, this opening print price at these 530s. See what happens there. Kind of wild. What do you think of the 460s? Yeah, if we get into the 460s, you can start looking for buys for sure. Tapping into this previous spot, this swing low, tapping into this demand zone. 445 might be a little bit of a safer entry instead of the 60s, but we'll see what happens when we actually get down there, Santiago. And I'm happy with my 180 day LOL. You have to be happy with that, Queen. You're stacking up wins so consistently. That's the thing about what you're doing right now. You're stacking those wins so consistently. Just keep taking your micros to that payout. Truly. Just keep base hitting all the way there. Well, you must be close to $2,000 now. 17, 1800, 1900. $1,000 away. Rounding third base, looking for home. Just keep that mindset steady. Keep your confidence. Trade your micros. Hit your setups. I love it. I love it. Jeremy, good morning, King. Appreciate you for stopping by as always, my man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Happy Wednesday. Thursday. Look at me sleeping. Happy Thursday. VIX is down 5.8%, guys, which means volume essentially in the markets is reducing a little bit. Do we see a buy signal yet? Not yet. Nothing telling me that we're necessarily going to reverse down here. We're trying to hold this previous wick where we could find some buying, but right now sellers are clearly in control, so don't fade that at the moment. Don't fade it in the moment. Let's see what we can do with it. I'm tempted to trade my other account even though they're all caught up into the same place now. Just try to get that 40%. Market feel like it's moving quite a bit. Could be easy to find some sells, but then they'd be separated and I have to do it again. So it's just kind of taking unnecessary risk in a sense. Yeah, 1940 is my account balance. 60 away from the $1,000. Come on, Queen. Let's go. Is there a buffer with MFF, or could you take $1,000 payout at $2,000? Because honestly, if that's the case, I might do that and then leave the button. You know what I mean? It would reduce your buffer. I mean, you probably can't leave $1,000 buffer. If you can, I might say that. Sellers stepping in again to the 540s. Here comes that opening print price at the 529s. Let's see if we sweep it through now. Let's see. Yeah, you need 5 winning days of 1,000 and minimum balance of 250. 5 winning days of 100. Are you at that 5 winning days of 100? If you're at the 5 winning days of 100 and you're at a minimum balance of 250, I would say take $1,000 payout if you make $60 more and get to that $2,000. I would say that, honestly. You trade micros, so $1,000 with micros is enough to get some leverage back. Decent enough drawdown for you, and it would make it real. It would be your first official payout. I think it's a kind of a decent option, Queen. I honestly do. Let's see what happens. Nasdaq's just finding deeper selling right now. It's kind of insane. But the wicks are starting to form down here below this EMA. Tapping into this previous day low. Saucy. Come on, King. Yeah, you can only take out 50%, so I can now take 828 out and then 80-20 split. I think they're 9-1 split now, Queen. Unless it's for that specific plan, but I'm pretty sure MFF flipped over to a 9-1, which is another reason why I started liking them more. Pretty sure it's a 9-1 now. Could confirm that for me, but... I would make that last 40 bucks, get to that $2,000, take out the TAF, take that $900 profit in your bank account. Starting to find a little bit of rounding down here at these 950s. Not necessarily mean we're going to hold or sell through, but we're trying to hold this price. See if the NASDAQ wants to push up through. We found nothing but selling since opening print price up here at the 731s. We've sold off 200 points now. See what the reaction is. Eventually, we're going to start finding some bids. If we start pushing back up through this EMA, I imagine back towards this VWAP, previous day 730s, could be a resistance spot for the sellers to load back in. You can only take out 50%. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a 9-1 now, Danny. Yo, family, I don't know where we're at with our like goal, but go ahead and show some love to that button. Let's smash it. Show some support. If you guys find value, I appreciate you guys always being a part of this community, picking each other up, helping each other through the process. It's a long journey, but it's a lot better with a community. So you guys make this special. Starting to find a little bit of rounding down here towards these 60s. Don't necessarily think that we're going to exactly get a rip yet, but we'll see what happens. Nothing super indicating that we're going to get a buy reversal. Maybe just another spot for shorts to get a relief bounce and reloading back up at that VWAP. But we'll see what actually happens. I don't like silver anymore. No, Maxi? Why not, King? Why not, brother? What were you trading when you made that banger today? What market were you trading? Amen. Let's go, Santiago. Trading NQ. Wow. Insanity. Just lost 2K. Nah, you're up, brother. Lock in the day. You're up big today. Lock that shit in, King. No need to look for more positions. Be proud of yourself. Core and Pro earn 80% of all profits. Got you, Queen. Got you. Okay. I'm in this long right now on NQ. Excuse me. We'll see it play out then, King, I believe. From the 50s. Let's see it play out then. Like I said, we're starting to round out here. We could get a pullback towards that VWAP price. We'll see what actually moves. You still trading your Bollinger Bands, Maxi? Is that still your strategy? Have you refined it at all? Starting to round out here. I do like this to maybe get us a pullback towards this VWAP price. Right now, though, we're still finding some resistance from these sellers. Here comes the EMA. Be careful with the 70s maxi. Definitely some resistance. Nah, not really. Bookmap is running great for scalping. Bookmap instead of the Bollinger Bands. I like that. New strategy. New strategy alert. Might have to have Maxi on showing us how he reads the heat map print. I used to use Bookmap when I very first started trading, but it was just kind of one of those things that I felt like might have been adding noise to my thoughts, so I just kind of turned it off. Still have it on my charts. I like that. I just find it so unique and so interesting how everybody trading can have their own perspective, their own setups, their own visuals, their own things that they like, their own strategies, own indicators that they find value in. Some people love a fib level. Some people love the Fibonacci's. Some people love the Bollingers. Some people love heat maps. Some people just are simply trendline traders. Some people like the VWAP. Like, it's just so interesting. Still have it on my charts. You want to do a live tomorrow? Tomorrow might be tough. Let me figure. I'll think about it. We'll see, Maxi. Either tomorrow or next week, maybe. I can't read it. It's a lot to look at, and those colors, damn, the colors are a lot too. Yeah, if not tomorrow, Maxi, I'll see if I can. I'll see what I can do, but I'll let you know on Instagram. But if not tomorrow, we'll do next week if you're down. How do you have overnight time frames on Tradeify? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I just kind of like know, like right here, you can see where we closed, right? And then price restarted right here. So this to me is the new start to the day. So I know mentally this line essentially is a new day printing. And that's pretty much all I have here. Also, one thing I am interested in, chart settings, color scheme. It's either dark or light. That's it, huh? Oh. Oh, gross. Gross. Cucka nasty, that. Ugly bad. You know what I mean? Starting to find this rounding out price here. Could easily get a pullback towards this VWAP. Max, you might spend a little too early there, King. I still like this rotation possibility. Price is trying to hold. After all that selling, we might get a rotation. I can't read it. I only have 2 indicators. Simplicity is easier to me. Yeah, sure, bro. Let me know. I'll definitely let you know, King. Simplicity is much easier for me too, bro. That was a flashbang. Just blinding. Gosh, like a deer in the headlights. It's just like, oh, my eyes. Flashbang is so fucking hilarious. Yeah, I'm the same way though, King. Simplicity is all the way. That's the S in cards, right? Consistency, awareness, resilience, discipline, and simplicity. That's how you find real success in this game. Just make everything a lot easier. Give yourself a chance. This game is so confusing and emotional, so give yourself a chance, make it simple, and you have a better chance of actually finding the success. Nasdaq's trying to hold through these lows right now. We could easily get a pump towards this VWAP, towards these 630s. If we do, I kind of like it for a short continuation. I think the shorts are going to be loading up here. I might take another opportunity at it. We'll see. Can't make any more money on these current accounts. I could potentially trade this one account. Not sure if it's worth or not, but they're all in the same place, so it's like I kind of want to leave them for tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm essentially just taking an unnecessary trade, but at the same time, I kind of just want to take the monies. I'm still in. I like it. Could easily get this to still hold for you, Maxi. Like I said, I do think we get a relief bounce towards this VWAP at some point. I'm thinking longs above 80. Nice. Dave's on your side. Here come the 80s then. Start getting a closure here. Volume could start picking up for the long side. Although it's just interesting right now to see the amount of rejection that we're getting out of this NASDAQ right now. Stop is at 515. Let's go. I like that stop. Very far out. So what's your TP then, Maxi? Are you risking 1-to-1 here? Risking 35 to make 35? Actually, you're risking 35 to make more, actually. 615. 65, so I like that. Risking a little 2-to-1 there. I like that. Let's go. 1K on paper, 10 micros. Let's go, Pat. Trading papers, still getting his strategy in, getting his mindset dialed in with the charts, even though he's not making it on real money. I love it. That's that real consistency and discipline that's going to bring you the long way, King. Proud of you. It's fucking badass. I'm pulling out 5 micros. Are you trading micros, Max? So you're going 10? Rest at break even. Only thing I can do right now, LOL. I respect that energy. That's how you find it, brother. Keep going. Keep showing up. This is your year, Pat. I love it, King. Finding the bids here down towards this price. Can we get it to hold? Back towards your entry now at these 50s, 60s. Sellers clearly being the dominant of the two right now. Always trade micros. Crazy. Crazy. So you made all that money trading micros. Blows my mind. Allows you to have bigger stops. I can respect that. Allows you to just kind of take a little bit more heat, you know? I'll load up eval soon. My trading keeps getting better. Yeah, it does keep getting better. I'm seeing it on you. It's also nice that you're just not emotional. You know, you're undetached. 50 micros all at once. Why would it's just so you can scale out? Like, what's the value of going 50 micros instead of just 5 minis? It's the same price movement. It's just, I don't know. It's interesting to me. Small size gets you there. Take it slow. Let's go, Max. Scaling in and out, yeah, it's fair. I mean, hey, like I said, what I was just mentioning, everyone has their strategy that works for them. So I respect that. It's just for me, man, I just like a mini instead, you know? I don't know why. I guess that's just 'cause I've never really traded a micro in that way. But, man, when you get the opportunity, you get the opportunity. Nice reaction down here at these 38s. Previous low, finding a little bounce, coming back up through the EMA now. It feels like we still could potentially be targeting this VWAP, but for the most part, just getting some selling attention. 15 micros is such a sweet spot. Hey, that's what I'm trading right now. On my trades, on these 150s, I always trade 3 contracts, which is 15 micros. So I like that. That's pretty much my spot too. Thanks, Max. Means the most, King. I'm following your footsteps. Absolutely, Pat. Absolutely. Down 264 now. Phew. Let's go, Sausadelic. Come on, King. Base hits all the way, baby. Base hits all the way. Be patient now. Be patient now. Find a good setup. Right now, we're trickling at the lows. What is the rule that I like, family? If we get in consolidation after a big move, we tend to break out of that the way that we broke in. So I'm still, in my opinion, favoring shorts. It's just about where you get a good fill. Could get a nice pullback up in towards these 620s, 630s. Anything below VWAP, I'd like for continuation to the sell side. Anything below that price we like for sells at that below that VWAP. I've just been paper trading with 2K balance, going for 3K profits, basically passing evals over and over and over. Yeah, on your practice accounts, I actually love that idea. Dude, that's what Pat, I cannot wait for you to get back in there, King. All of that effort's going to pay off, and you're going to be smashing those combines, passing them easy, getting back into that funded stage, and then it's just a matter of time to get that payout, King. You looking shredded on that story tie, looking good. Let's go. Appreciate you, Maxie. Health is wealth, baby. Healthy traders are profitable traders. I'll say it forever. Hell yeah, Pat. Make it second nature, brother. For sure, Sauce. NASDAQ is starting to find this bottom here at the lows. Like I was saying, family, here comes the potential EMA or the VWAP bounce. Anything below VWAP, I'd take for a continuation short. I think sellers are going to load up here. Starting to find support through this EMA. If we get through this flat price at these 590s, 600s, get through there, definitely going to come up into VWAP, and I would really like a short attempt at that VWAP. Good morning, Ty. How much did you profit today? Santana, welcome in, King. We did well. We made 35. We made like 14 grand or so on these Tradeify 150k's. Got day one of the 40% pass. Tomorrow, we're going to be going for the next 40%. And then hopefully next week we can hit the 20%, be funded again, and go at it all over again, baby. Go at it all over again. I just find it funny how if you look at points-wise, I'm profitable this month. I've made way more points than I've lost, but yet my bank account is red because I haven't gotten a payout. I've just made more points and then given them back to the prop firms. I find that so funny. Like, Profitable 2024, profitable 2025. Red in 2026 so far, because even though I've made more points than I lost. Isn't that just ironic? Like, that's the thing about prop firms, but we love the fact that we get leverage, so you can never complain. Maybe to my full target now. Maybe to the 615s. Feels like we very much could. I like that exit too. Right below VWAP feels like a safe exit there at the 615s. I think VWAP is an opportunity. Yo, family, if you're watching on TikTok, the couple of you in there, I appreciate you guys for showing love. Come over into YouTube. The community is much better here. The vibes are immaculate. The viewing experience, I'm sure, is better as well. So you guys can keep hanging out on the vertical, but come over to the YouTube. Much better format. Nice, man. Big W. Blessings to you and everyone in the chat. Same to you, Santana. How the chart's been treating you today, King? Appreciate you for showing love the way you are. Means a lot. Took a little scalp, 20 points. Let's go. Maximilian making his money. Come on, that VWAP short looks so sexy. It really does look sexy, Sauce. It does look sexy. We could come up a little higher and towards like the 650s, but the VWAP short does feel pretty clean here. 620s, 622s. I'd be liking it. I really do be liking the idea of that. I almost want to try it on my other account, but again, it's just not worth it. It's literally an extra trade I have to take. Because then if I do take it, and I pass even, I still have to make the exact same trade tomorrow to do it all over again. So I'm always going to be diverged. Might as well just be patient. Might as well just be patient. Let it work. I'm locking out. You got to lock it out, King. Be proud of yourself today. You made mad money. No more trades out of you, King. See you guys tomorrow. Take it easy, Max. Be proud of yourself. Good trading, brother. Thanks for stopping in, showing love, showing inspiration. Thanks for stopping by, King. Let me know if you want to stream. I will, brother. I'll let you know. Much love, brother. Much love. Take it easy, King. Right there's an inspiring story, family. That's our future for all of us. You just keep showing up. Big days. We all have them. It's just a matter of time of when. Can you survive long enough? You definitely can if you have the consistency. Keep your awareness tight. Be resilient when things aren't working out. Stay disciplined on the charts no matter what happens. And then most importantly, keep your system simple so you can make your way through. Simplicity is the way to profitability. Saucy, they're not going to let us in at VWAP. Look at us chopping down at these lows down here. They're not going to let us in. They're not going to let us in at this VWAP. Rejection at those 600 whole number right now, it looks like. Rejection at that VWAP. We didn't really get up there for a fill. Rejected the 600s. Coming back down towards the lows now. Below the EMA. Can the NASDAQ hold, or do we just keep finding the continuation for the sellers? We're going to find out. Market's only been open for 54 minutes, so be cautious, family. Not even a full hour yet. The bottom is also strong right now. The bottom is also strong right now, but it's like I said, the continuation, right? So we're chopping in a low of a range below a big move, which usually just indicates continuation eventually. The chop will break towards the way that we entered typically, so we'll see if it plays out that way, but that's what I'm seeing. The bottom down here at these 36s is strong, but we're right above that daily opening print price at the 29s. So we'll see what happens. Oh, my throat feels so dry right now. Golly. I might like this EMA try. We are rounded still, but maybe a pullback in towards these 88s. We're kind of forming a new range in a sense. What up, family? Welcome in. Saying what's up with the chatters. Long one at 45, targeting 98. 45. Hey, baby, get through that EMA. You're looking strong. Be cautious at these 88s, Sauce. Be cautious at these 80s. Got to close through this EMA for you. Get up there for the guy. Go, NASDAQ. Break through these 85s. Smash through those 80s. This is where that selling candle initially started, so. But I like this. I like this. If we can hold above this EMA now. Again, we're in a choppy range, so you're fighting chop. You're fighting balance, but hopefully we can break through the range for you. 98, he says, which is below these 6s. Isn't it terrible? Still within the range. Get up there, Nazi. Come on. Just grabbed 800. Let's go. Took her off early. That means she'll probably play out now, but we love an we love a money making man. We love a money making man. Oh yeah, now she's gonna play out just because you got out. But hey, we love to get in, get out. Proud of you. Let's go. Let's go, Sausadelic. One time for the man. Just trying to get paid. This VWAP short still feels pretty attractive, guys. If we pull up into this VWAP and find some resistance from the sellers where we initially loaded, bottom of the 15-minute range, big spot here, previous swing high, VWAP, triple confirmation, could find continuation. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed, but it's pretty much an A+ setup. That's fine. I'm up 500. Up 500 on the day. Only 1,000 away from being a funded trader all over again, Sauce. Come on, King. Take your time now. Morning, fam. Late today. What did I miss? TLR, welcome in, my guy. Good morning, King. Didn't miss anything, brother. Took a little banger. Took 2 quick little bangers. Ton of VWAP long. Looked for the... We were 5 points from a full TP. Or 8 points from a full TP. Had to get out for half. And then found the other half down here at a rejection of the 15-minute range. And, yeah, we made it through. Made it to the other side. Hope you're doing well. How's the chart's been treating you this morning? Here comes that VWAP touch for guys at the 620s. Really an interesting spot. We can find some continuation selling at these 620s. Up 900 on the day. Let's fucking go. Give us a VWAP for another slap down. Let's go. Corey. My guys, up 900 on the day. Easy. Give us a VWAP confirmation for these 620 continuation. Sellers are going to start slapping that bid. I like the 625-ish short next. 625s. I don't mind that. Might get a little pull through the VWAP. I think the VWAP's going to be a pretty nice spot at these 20s. We'll see what happens. Hell yeah, bro. Did one account not copy trade? No, I actually, the opposite. That one account, if you were watching yesterday's stream, TLR, it never busted. It never hit the drawdown liquidation for some reason. So I just had like infinite drawdown. It ended up going like $10,000 in drawdown until finally we get the price to just completely reject. We completely went all the way from the highs back to the lows. I set my TP early for like the 40%, and it fired later on in the day. So we had one account passed this morning at 40%. It wasn't passed at 40%. So I was only trying to do 4 today to get caught up, and now we have all 5 back at the same price. But crazy. Crazy shenanigans. All 5 accounts ready to go. Back at the same price now. Can we get this VWAP confirmation? Sellers are still making it sticky. Sellers are making it sticky here at the 600s. I like a VWAP short for continuation, but right now, sellers are making it hard. The way that we're acting actually makes it hard to necessarily short the VWAP because we should be getting here a little quicker. The way that we're rounding, this is very round, makes me think that we're going to get a little bit of an opportunity, but this is still fairly choppy, fairly rangy. We'll see what happens. VWAP is pretty aggressively curling now. Previous day high is back up at the 650s, so we could get a pull up into that price, but be cautious. Yeah, for real. How do we get a bust-free account? That would be amazing. Just wait for balance and then close it, huh? Yeah. I mean, it was pure insanity, pure luck, Corey. So, I don't know. Tradeify could see it at any point and be like, oh, you can't do that because the system was broken or whatever. But, hey, I'm happy with it. We had a good experience. Now all we got to do is wait for to see if they let me keep trading, try to make it through. I'm up 13K in Apex funded, but they're only allowing me to withdraw 3K from the first 3 payouts. Another rule I just found out, shaking my head. I'm up 13K in Apex funded, but they're only allowing me to withdraw 3K for the first 3 payouts. Another rule I just found out. That's insane. So you have to trade a total of 24 days to get your money out. Hey, Bron, be proud of yourself, though, King. Up 13K is insanity. Actually wild. I hate people making money. It's tough. It's tough. But hey, like I said, they know the game. It's a business at the end of the day. They're doing their best to try to have opportunity for themselves and still provide leverage for traders. So they are willing. They are going to be quick to, keep money to themselves, but they still offer us the opportunity. So, brother, is that 13K across your 15? You said you're doing 15 accounts, right? Is that 13 across those 15? You're a dog if it is. I made a nice 600 today. Had to trade off my phone since I'm in the office today. About to head out. Family have a meeting. Just want to stop in for a bit. Stay blessed, gang. Let's go, TLR. Way to show love, and I'm proud of you for making your money today, King. My man's trading and working, supplying his life, paying for trading so he can trade for freedom. What a king. Take it easy, TLR. I don't know if I just trade minis and take a break until it's withdrawn or not. Yeah, I would trade micros. I'd flip your accounts. I'd flip micros until you're chilling. Not all 15. No, I wish. I'm too scared for that. Laugh my ass off. I mean, I understand. So you trade one at a time. So you have 15 accounts and you trade one at a time. Is that what you do, bro? Definitely can see why it's intimidating. That's a lot of size, but a lot of opportunity as well. Here come the 600s again. I think we're finally going to start getting some buying through here and start getting some bids. Step up towards this VWAP. Getting up through the VWAP would be wild. A little 625 short. I still don't mind. 621s. The longer we sit here, the lower VWAP's getting. So usually 3 at a time. Damn, so you're up 12K in 3 accounts. Bro, that's insanity. All you got to do is hit those base hits, and that's 9K payouts 3 times. Have a stellar February, you know what I'm saying? You can actually start it with January. Let's go, bro. W's, King. Proud of that. Love seeing a trader eat. Love seeing y'all succeed. It's fucking amazing, inspiring. Let's get it, all of us. 600 right here, the NASDAQ. Kind of a little bit of a bouncy price. I think we're going to get some bids through here. Here it comes. Just as I say it, can we tap into that VWAP now? Find the continuation shorts possibly. We'll see what actually goes down. There's the VWAP touch. Our seller's going to defend the bottom of the 15-minute range here. I don't love it as much as if we would have gotten one of these earlier taps. The way that we're slowly getting there doesn't feel as stellar. It's super rounded out, but I still don't mind it. I'd have a little bit of risk on here. Stops for me would be above like the 30s. And I'd be looking to see this VWAP short play out. Stops above 30s for me. Again, though, previous day high is the 50s, so we could get some bids to the previous day high and then find the continuation. Excuse me. Short 1 at 18. Right below the VWAP. Not terrible sauce. Like I said, we could get a little reaction towards these 50s, but I'd have my stops in around here. Previous day high is this 50 price. Is exactly 53. So that could be a reaction spot. Any wick back in the zone is going to be pretty clean for you, though. Lots of resistance. Buyers are trying to pull this through. Sellers are trying to defend it. The only thing that scared me for this position is the fact that the EMA hasn't curled up enough yet. So you're looking for a rotation into that price, which makes it interesting. Makes me think that the 650s are a possibility. But I want to see this start cutting through here now. It's a decent wick reaction. Trying to get back through the bottom of the 15-minute range would be ideal here. Again, you kind of want the EMA to curl up a little bit more so you get an EMA VWAP reaction. That's kind of the ideal scenario here. I like the 25s. Need 567. Need 567. That's way deep. Makes sense. You need 1,000 points. Or you need $1,000. Yeah, Sauce. I'd have my stops above the previous day high is where I would be. I like 55. I know it sucks having to risk 50 points, risking $1,000, but I'd be looking for a stop. Because essentially what you're saying with that trade is I think we go back and see the lows towards those 57s before we get previous day high sweep, right? So that's kind of what you're offering there with a trade. Let's see the reaction here at this VWAP. Got to see it load up. EMA still hasn't exactly curled in there yet, but I want to see the sellers try to take this thing down now. Give it a minute or two and see the reaction. Definitely, Pat. Not bad. Took a little longer, but green 299 today. Locked out. Let's go. Come on, GPT. My man, consistent. Showing up, doing his thing over and over. Taking his base hits and walking out like a professional, profitable trader. Proud to see it, King. Good on you. What's up, bro? How you doing today? James, doing well, man. Doing great. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good, too. How the chart's treating you, brother? How the chart's treating you, brother? Saucy, we got to see a reaction through this EMA. Again, we could chop in the zone for a while. I don't mind it, though, for your direction. 57s isn't terrible if we start finding the shorts through here. Just got to be patient now. Next obstacle is obviously going to be this 50% of the 15-minute bottom. If we don't cut through these 15-minute bottoms here and keep chopping towards these 50s, that's going to be its own thing. But, again, I don't mind it. Thanks, family, for sure, GPT. Good, bro. Right on. Doing good. Love to hear it, James, and I appreciate that. Love to hear it. Love to see the family doing well. Positivity always. Market's been open now for an hour at 8 minutes. See if we can get a continuation. Family, I don't know where we're at with our like goal. I know there's 25 people in here hanging out, showing love, being a part of this community. Truly means so much. I appreciate you guys every single day, so show some love. Let's get close to our 30 like goal. Might be a little short today, but I don't mind. We'll see what happens. Here come the 28s, sadly, holding this price. So, this is what I was saying. We want to see this EMA reaction at this VWAP. Right? Now we have a new swing high to potentially defend. We could be seeing these 50s. My stops would be above the 55s, previous day high. And we just want to see another reaction at this EMA comes into the touch this price. If you wanted to be really safe, here come the 40s. This EMA is about to officially attach to the bottom of that VWAP. So this is where I would be looking for confirmation. And I really like the decompressed buying volume as well. It's a lot of things that make you just got to hold through this one. You got to be patient. I'm done for the day. I got to run. Hope everyone ate today. Good luck. Good one, y'all. Have a good one, y'all. Take it easy, bro. I appreciate you for being here, King. Congrats on your Apex accounts. Looking stellar. Do your thing, King. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ty, you almost at 1.5 followers. I still remember the days around 300. Spitzy, it was a crazy journey, man. It's been a lot of fun. I appreciate every single person being a part of it. The day ones, especially the day ones. Danny's been in here forever. Pat's been in here forever. Truly, truly means so much. Every day, showing up, showing love. Here we go, Pat. Saucy. This is the official time now to see the reaction. EMA is coming up to the bottom of the VWAP. This is where you really want to start seeing the selling. If we cut through this price now, it looks good for you. This is what I wanted to see here. If we start cutting through this price, this is what I wanted to see. The EMA coming up to the bottom of the VWAP, start finding some selling defense around those 40s. I would now update your stop loss, buddy. I wouldn't be risking as much. We could come up to the 50s still. I would hate it, though. I'd put my stop now to the swing high. I want to start seeing this really cut through here. If we can't cut through the bottom of this VWAP, it's going to not look great. We were only 5 people trading, talking with you. It was amazing, Spitzy. Do you miss those days? Because now you don't. I love it. I miss those days. Now we're all in here showing love, though. Still means a lot. It's pretty crazy, huh, Spitz? Consistency compounds. That's the same thing as trading. Same thing as, streaming. Price is trying to hold this VWAP, Sauce. Keep your eye on it, King. Ideally, we get some more selling momentum. But again, if we keep holding this, I think 650s, possibly previous day high, could be another spot. But I don't mind this. I really don't. Try not to get scared out of it. EMA is trying to find some curling action. This candle is going to be pretty indicative of where we're going. This candle is going to be pretty indicative of where we're going. If we hold this, I see longs. If we break through, I see shorts. So very important candle right here. And it's not, I don't necessarily mean it's going to happen immediately, but that's just what I'm seeing. Depends on the reaction, depends on the closure. Buyers held it. Like I said, swing high now. We want to see it be defended. Possibly at this previous day high at these 650s. That's the line in the sand here. This previous day high, these wicks. It's scary, but you got to hold through a little bit of drawdown here for the play to play out. If they hold through the 50s, well, then that's just a total shit. I'm leaning to the long side today. The news is with the longs and VIX also weakening, which also supports NQ longs. Yeah, VIX is weakening as well. You said you thought we were going back up to the highs there, Spitz. So this is the big spot you got to see be defended, Saucy. Huge spot. Coming up into the hourly EMA. Coming up into this previous day wick spots. If the sellers are going to win, they're going to win now. Sucks being in drawdown. I don't like that the EMA is curled now through the VWAP. That's not really super attractive. I still don't mind stops above the 55s. Be patient, see the reaction. And then from there, you're going to get more information. I'm long from the WAP. Danny, that's not ideal for a sauce, of course. But I'm glad you're making money on it. Be cautious at that previous day high price. Currently in a little call position, still looking for the 700s. He does. He wants to see the longs come through here to the 7s. Back to the high, nearly high. Actually, that's just the 50% of the 15-minute range. Longs have stepped in from the 42s. Here comes that previous day high spot where the selling just got aggressive. If they hold through here, it's not going to look good for the shorts. If they don't, we'll see. If I'm going to lose to anyone, it's Danny. Definitely. Definitely to the queen. See what happens here at this previous day high at the 55s. That's where my stop would be. Want to see a defense of this spot. Could get some gnarly selling candles here at any moment. But right now, the longs are showing support. We will see. We will find out. She gets me every time. Well deserved. Definitely well deserved. Absolutely deserved. This is where we got to see the sell-in defense if there's going to be any. Right now, it's not looking stellar. I don't mind the low volume, but buyers are holding. This is also the previous spot where price tried to push through earlier and found some rejection. So really a lot of reasons that we could load up shorts here. So if they don't, that's going to be validated for the longs. Feels like we're going to get a nasty buy spike to go sweep stops and then push back. Here it comes. That's the 55. That'd be my stop loss being hit. Sorry, Sausadelic. Danny's printing from the VWAP. Just swept through the previous day high now. Let's see the reaction. Watch the reaction. The way that we're reaching really tells me we're going to get some candles. Really does. My stop is 61. Ooh, okay. So we still alive. I like that, Sauce. Back inside of the previous day high now. I want to see the continuation from the shorts here. Ideally, we get back below the 40s if you're trying to be short. Interesting price action. A little bit of a cup. This is looking pretty stable right now. I'm not going to lie to you. If the sellers are going to defend it, they got to defend it right now. Literally on this candle. They have to start seeing some bullish signal print. TP hit. Queen, let's go. Do you take the $800 and put it in your bank account today, right now, today? Do you take the $800 and put it in your bank account right now, today, for your first official payout? No, I almost think you do. Danny's out. That means Sauce is about to get paid now. Long queen, haha. Let's go, Dan. Max. She's just a scalper. She's just a beautiful scalper. She knows how to find the ranges. She knows how to spot momentum and join the correct side. It's pretty impressive. I don't know, man. Haha. I kind of love it, Danny. I really do. Always more love for the shorts, for sure. I kind of love the idea, Danny. You worked so hard. Put some money in your bank account. You deserve it. Sauce, we got to cut through this EMA. You got to cut through this EMA. I will say this. She seems to be very content and controlled on this account. She does. She's just chilling right now. Smashing trade after trade, day after day. Only thing you got to prevent is having those big tilt days. Like, we will take losses, so just be willing to sit on those. But it's going to happen. Just keep your mindset from tilting on those days and just keep doing your thing. Sauce, got to cut through this EMA here, King. This is a big spot now. Want to see some big black no wicks. One time for the guy. I think she's got a hold of it at the moment. Getting paid is never a problem, though. And she can still get paid again. You know what I mean? Like, even if you take out money, it's not like you're done. You're done with the account. You can just keep making the same trades. Just all you're doing is putting money in your bank account. You can take the same positions and do it all over again. Max loss limit resets to starting balance plus 100, so my account will be at 50,100. Saucy, here what we were looking for. Previous day high defense, King. Here we were what we were looking for. Previous high defense, King. Get down there for the guy. Nah, this is what we wanted to see, baby. I was in this with Sauce and got scared out. Too many ads now. She was dumping W's. This was what we wanted to see. That previous high defense at this over the previous day high defense. Started smashing it. Be cautious at the VWAP, but man, what a beautiful go. 50,100 and you have 2,100, so you'll have $1,000 in drawdown with your micros. I personally think 1,000 with your micros is enough to find stability, but I know why you want to have the 2K. Again, you are trading really, really well right now, Queen, so if you want to keep sending it, but man, there's also a feeling just to lock in that first payout. You know what I mean? Just lock that in, proof that you can do this shit, because I know you can do it. The charts are telling me you can do it. Your trades are telling me you can do it. It just comes up with doing it and just locking that payout in. Did we get a sweep of the 15-minute range there? We did. We pushed to the bottom of the 15-minute range. Volume picked up into the 287s. Got to see this continue through this low now, Saucy. Don't want to see any more wicks. Big black, no wick, if you know what I mean. Could easily continue. Done for the day, 990. Let's go, Wildflower. Proud of you, Queen. W's all around. When I said it, I'm asking too much, I was considering taking my trade off at my entry. Yeah, I mean, once we get a sweep below, you can put your break evens on. We're at your entry now. I still like to see it a little bit deeper potentially, in my opinion, but do what you want to do now, King. I don't know. 57s is pretty steep. It is. 57s is too much. That's what you said. No, 67. I don't necessarily love that, but we'll see what happens. Defense at the bottom of the 15-minute range twice isn't stellar. Lots of selling volume that price couldn't continue through. I'd be cautious here. Any closures above the VWAP that look strong at this point, I'd be eh. My new stop sauce would be updated to like the 38s here. I wouldn't want to see us get back above this swing high. I don't want to see the sellers keep trying to break this through the bottom of the 15, but right now it's looking a little still, so. Yeah, I know. I have been thinking about it. Obviously, do what you want to do, Queen. Maybe 500. Get the money, Danny. Get the money, Danny. I think so too, Wildflower, but we'll see. This is your first payout? This would be my first payout. Let's fucking go, Danny. So proud, Queen. And again, $1,000 is $1,000. They take their split. You know, you do. You got to pay the prop firm, but man, it's real. It makes it real. It's in your bank account. You can go buy food with it. You can buy cat food with it. You can just treat yourself. Take the money and size down to build the buffer back up. She's great at sizing down. And $1,000 in drawdown with minis or micros is very affordable, and especially with the way that she trades. So don't want to see this VWAP finding any support here, or keep trading until your next red day. That's another option too, Queen. So just keep going because you're on a mad streak right now. So just keep trading until you have a red day. Make sure not to tilt on that day, right? So have like a drawdown daily loss of like $300 or so. And once you hit that, take your payout after you have your first red day. But completely up to you. I'm just proud of you. So I want to see you feel the reward. Yeah, maybe you're right. My cat will be put to sleep Monday, so I could use the cash. Yeah, I hate hearing that, but it would help. Just, you know, just another reason to pick you up off that momentum. Something else to hang your hat on and be proud of, even though you're gonna be going through that moment. So. And again, at least he won't be suffering anymore. Don't want to see this VWAP find any support here. Want to see us try to cut through the bottom of the 15-minute range here, Sausadelic. I still like it for you, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm just proud of you, Danny. That's why I'm like itching you to do it. Just because, again, it's a really good feeling. It makes it feel real for you, and you've earned it. You've shown up every day. You put the work in, and you thought you weren't gonna. You thought you couldn't do it, and now you're fucking doing it, and that's just so inspiring, so badass to see. So I want you to feel that. Saucy, if we can't break through the 15-minute bottom here, I don't know. I want to see some big black no wicks. Got to really cut through the VWAP right now if this is going to follow through for us. And if we do start breaking through, I'm going to like it. There's some momentum. Got to get this to carry now. Come on with the guy. You were so patient, Sauce. I am proud of you. Don't want to get swept back inside of the 15-minute bottom here. Want to start seeing this close out with a no wick. If we wick out, I wouldn't love it. Sorry to hear that, dudette. After my payout, I took $1,000 out and set it to my desk to remind myself money is real and take base hits. I love that, GPT. Money is real. This game is fucking real, even though it just is big numbers on the chart. It's been an emotional week for me. Definitely, Queen. We're here for you always. Pull your pants down then, brother. Help me out. Pull my pants down. Get that big black no wick. Come on, Sauce. I play mini ranges. I like that. I like that, Wildflower. I like that a lot. I know the littles are always so hard to lose. I cried like a baby when my girlfriend's cat passed away, and I know only knew her for like 6 months. It's just hard to go through. Terrible to go through. Sausadelic cracking a good one there. His TP is 67. It feels a little bit steep, but right now the volume's telling us it's a possibility. As the EMA comes on the other side of this, Sauce, this is my only thing I'm afraid of. Right? So like if the EMA struggles to bounce through here, Could be interesting, but otherwise, we got the defense that we were looking for. He's looking for the 67s, which is pretty steep. But I don't mind sellers right now. Here we go, baby. Hold through these 6s. Want to start seeing some weight to cut through this EMA. Have the EMA cut through the VWAP. Oh, yeah, it's awful sauce. Never would even knew it hurt this bad. Losing a family member. It's terrible. It's killing me that I'm having two completely different conversations. Why did you have to say it how you said it, Sauce? Shit was funny. Which is okay. We can laugh. We laugh in moments of hardness. If she drops below Asia High, she could go. Asia High is a 600, right? It's good to laugh when things are sad, too, you know? Things are sad. We gotta laugh through it. Talking about Ty's junk and Danny's cat. I apologize, Danny. I apologize, too. We apologize, too. It's all right. Humor is needed. Humor is definitely needed. That's our queen. Great mindset, Danny. You did. It's just so funny. Why did you say that, Sauce, like that? Come on, VWAP. Give us some support. Sellers cut through these 600s. If we do, we should get some momentum. But what we don't want to see is a wick back inside of the range. We don't want to see the 15-minute bottom be supported. That's all we don't want to see for this trade to play out, Sauce. I want to start seeing some weight. I don't love a rounded out at this price. It's going to take some more, probably, you know, a little bit of choppiness before the move actually plays out, I think. But, hey, could still play out. I really want you to get safety around the 600 so you can put your break even on and just let it ride. That's a great EMA defense. We got to get some continuation through the lows here. Want to see some volume pick up. Absolutely. Come on, sellers. I love that the EMA is starting to cut through for us, Sauce. 600 is going to be the next clear line at defense spot. From there, I'd put break evens on. Here we go. Here come the 6s. Yeah, we're getting a battle-ish spot around here at these bottom of this 50-minute range. Definitely a battle down here at this range. We are in the 38 fib level right now off this New York session. What does that mean, Danny? Is that a bounce spot or is that just a clear level? 68 the better? Or 38. Here comes the VWAP again. It's going to make you be patient, Sauce. It really is. If we start finding support through here, well, that's no bueno. I want to see the sellers defended the VWAP. Do not want to get back above the VWAP here. If it's going to hold out for us. Beautiful rejection there. Continue now through these lows. Take out the 6s. Big black, no wick. Get down there. Take out that flat level at the 600s. From there, you can start looking for a break even on. That VWAP retest should have been your last try. Move my stop to 42. Above this previous swing. I don't mind that at all, Saucy. I would probably even be a little lower. Yeah, probably 42 is healthy, actually. Come on, get down there, VWAP. I like this, Sauce. I don't mind it. We could trickle a little bit more in around this VWAP. Just keep auctioning interesting price, building structure. Want to stay below the WAP, though. Especially below this 15-minute range. We have the EMA. We have a couple things that's aligned with us, but we got to get some hold. I'm scared of ranging. Back to previous high. Yeah, we could range for a little while. I don't think we go to previous high, but... Excuse me. And there's a pretty gnarly volume candle. EMA is trying to hold here. Gross. It's a gross candle. Doesn't necessarily mean the trade's over, but that is a lot of defense there. Got to get a closure below the VWAP. Do not want to have that close strong with a no wick. That's a strong close with a no wick. This previous swing high at these 2830s is all. It's like kind of would be my last defense. Get back below there now, Nazi. If we don't have this close below VWAP, Sauce, I would kind of get out of here, King, for a break-even trade. I really would want to see this close below VWAP, in my opinion. But again, I don't know everything. I hope this won't turn out to be a bull flag here. Yeah, just kind of looking bull flaggy. That's why at this point, I would want to see this break through the VWAP with a closure. If we don't close below the VWAP on this candle, for me, it would be an exit. If you have the discipline to hit the button. Watch this wick, though. We got to get down in there. Big black, no wick. Hold through the VWAP. Yeah, that's a good reaction. That's tricky because now it's a below VWAP, so it's going to be enough to make you want to hold longer. I don't mind that. It's a good defense of the sellers there. Like I said, they're defending these previous 30s where we initially sold off from. So EMA's trying to curl up through the VWAP, found a rejection. I think that's confirmation for us, Sauce. Got to really see some momentum, though. Big black, no wicks to take us through these 6s. Have to start seeing new lows be set. Don't want this to be a higher low. We got to keep cutting lower now. Get down there, Nazi. Got to get continuation. Got to start setting new lows for the proper candlestick structure. It's a decent reaction here at the 610s, but then the volume is wild. Right back to the 50%. Watch this wick, though. 50% rejection is a good sign. We like that. Again, below this previous swing high is that second defense. We got to see price close below the VWAP. Any closures above VWAP at this point are no bueno. It's going to bring... Oh, that's a gross reaction. It's bringing the EMA up. Lots of defenses at these 6s. Like I said, Sauce. Got to get a closure through now. If we close above this VWAP, I'm out. And it sucks because the volume could be gnarly on that candle as well. But sellers could easily step in. Can we see it? There it is. Chopping. We're in a choppy range here. Play through for the mans. One time. Someone put the phone call in. Sauce, you can only do it for yourself. What type of trading do you do? Trading futures, ear. Trading futures. NASDAQ mostly. I like trading off of the 15-minute range. I choose the EMA and I use VWAP for simplicity. Like I said, if you want to come over to the YouTube channel, there's a lot more community over there and you can get a lot better experience of what we do. We do this every single day on the live stream. My first couple times streaming on TikTok, but you'll get a much better feel of our strategy and our approach. Yeah, Saucy, I don't love this candlestick. We got to start seeing some sells to defend. EMA is still below VWAP, so that's in our favor here. But we got to really start seeing some momentum. Going there now? Hell yeah, ear. We'll wait for you over there. Saving the call for what is hopefully an XFA. I like that. Save that call. Come on, sellers. Defend through this previous swing high. Closure like this, Saucy, I don't love, King. Also, we can recognize this trend line that we're kind of forming. Which isn't terrible. We start breaking through there with volume. It's going to look decent, but we got to really get an attempt here. I like your stop at 41. That's honestly a safe, or 42. That's a safe stop. It's a realistic stop. If we get there, trade's invalidated. If not, you're looking strong. Got to see this price try to break through, though. Hard to read right now. It is hard to read. Just slower volume. This is why 11 o'clock trading for me is always tricky. I mean, to be completely honest, you're battling at a battle price, right? Because what you're battling at is this VWAP, you know, bottom of the 15-minute range, overall balance. We got to defend a previous day high, and now we're trying to auction this price, which is where we found the initial selling again. So want to see this previous day high spot where the selling tried to pull back into, get defended, and found more continuation to be the exact same story for today. Volume's just slow right now. Here comes an annoying little pump, Sauce. EMA is curling back through the VWAP. Not ideal to see there. Not ideal to see there. I feel she could rock it. She really could. Yeah, like I said, any closures above VWAP sauce aren't ideal for you there, King. It's 11:06, family. I hate to do it, but I think it's time. Wrap up today's stream. We just saw sauces get tagged out there, right, King? Sorry to see it, brother. Good patience, good trade effort. See what happens throughout the rest of the day. Nasdaq's trying to auction back in the 15-minute range, trying to find balance. Sellers clearly being dominant, but kind of a big bag. That's it. Sorry to see it, King. What's that leave your account at? Oh my God, don't say it. Down 40 cents, laugh my ass off. I love it. Break even day. Find another good spot. Still feels like we're about to get a little tricky here. Look at this rejection here at that price, sauce. Don't break through this trend line. Don't say it ain't so. What a day. What a day, sauce. That's it for me. Good stuff today, kings and queens. Great stuff, Corey. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Good trading today. We're going to wrap it up, family. I love y'all. Thanks for stopping by, being a part of this incredible community every single day, showing each other love, picking each other up. Trading is a hard journey, but doing it as a community just makes it that much easier. I truly wouldn't be half the trader I am without you guys. So let's keep the momentum rolling, see what we can do tomorrow. And I appreciate every single one of y'all. Drink some sun, get some water, hug somebody you love. And we'll see what we can do with the rest of the day. All right, family? Take it easy, family. Peace.